Welcome back. This is Lone Wolf, and we're playing Vintage Story on version 119.8. So this ruin needs to be seen. Okay. Whatever. Okay, now we know. Can't forget the rest of the copper. Can't have that sitting in my face. Would like to have an easier way, faster way to get through here. So that if I'm exiting post haste, I can do so much more quickly. Well, lots of stuff. No. Also, okay, well, we just took that out. Well, making progress. Does this go anywhere? Yeah, it does. Alright. I need my breadcrumb. My breadcrumbs. Must have been something in here that I've already mined out. Wow, this keeps going. Hmm. Hey, guess what? There's quartz here. I'm very much interested to see if there's any gold or silver here. So we're going to okay, no copper that way. Of course, we don't know if we're going the right way towards the copper. You never do until you take a reading. Copper trace, so that this is probably completely the wrong direction. But, okay, definitely the wrong direction. Boy, Wolf, that was a hard decision. Sure was. Alright, so no copper that way. This way we're getting trace readings. Let's check up. Definitely not up. Well, I'm glad we could fire up a bell here. According to my headphones, the bell is that direction. So we've not increased, well, I'd be happy if going this way I actually just get underneath. The bell, stay away from all the drifters. I'd be happy about that. The copper's small amounts, so copper medium amounts. No ore. Okay, we have completely passed by the copper. It's small. So we add medium here. Small here. But where was medium? Medium was here. Let's try this direction. According to my hearing, the bell is this way and up. I don't have any interest in meeting the bell or all the drifters that it's called in. Okay, native copper large. Okay. Let's go this way and see if that reading gets higher, lower, or the same. Oh, I'm finally far enough away from the bell that it gave up on its insanity. Okay, medium large, sphalerite medium. So we haven't passed the copper, but we are getting closer to sphalerite. Okay, we've gone past the sphalerite. And we've gone past the copper. Oh. Well, there's the zinc right there. Let's go up and get it. Nice amount of zinc. Now let's see what I've missed. Trace. Okay. So on these two readings, we didn't see any copper. Below we had copper, so no, come on. So let's go down. Copper large. Very large. Wow. Medium. Okay. They're very large. Uh-oh. Hey, speaking of copper, very large. Rich stuff, too. Okay. Okay. Let's mark it. Y equals 43. This is rich. Rich VL, very large. Okay, let's make sure that we mark our way. Let's block that, because that is not the way. Okay. Okay. Well, hello. Oh, wow, you guys are coming from over, probably, maybe you were called in by the, is this the way, this is the way out, okay. So I want to block this off. If I get a chance to. Which I will. Well, this probably doesn't go anywhere. No, it does not. Okay. Good boy, Wolf. You marked the way here. Good job, Wolf. Good job. Oh, for crying out loud, Wolf. Try to make these stand out a little bit more. Because I want to have them be obvious when I get here. So whatever. Okay. Be nice to not have this in my way as I'm climbing up here. Not that way, so this way. We're not touching any of that. Is the way out? Unless I see the block, the packed dirt blocks. I'm not even convinced that it is the way out. No. Is this the way out? No, it is not. I am... Why am I ready to leave? I don't know. Oh, I think I'm ready to leave because the chest is full. Guess I forgot to keep eating. Okay. Mostly I want this down just because I want to make sure that it's on me. I could have just pressed F5 a couple times, but that was pretty definitive. See, look at these rock outcroppings. They actually look natural, but I peeled all the dirt off of those. Ain't nothing natural about it, except that's what was under all the dirt. And you look at them on the map, that looks like a natural outcrop to me. That was my desire anyways. Not make a nasty eyesore. around the area. Ladies have not given birth. Are you actually pregnant now, though? Pregnant. Ready to mate. Ready to mate. Ready to mate. I need absolutely 100% to put another trough in there. Because I'm not... The pigs aren't ready to mate because they haven't had enough to eat. So I am in fact slowing things down. Large trough. Just 5 planks, okay. Of course I say planks because so many others say planks, but these are boards. I'm gonna guess that this is consumed all of its fuel. So let's get it going. Get us one burn closer to steel. More steel. That was 3. This is number 4. Oh, actual sandstone, huh? Sandstone, claystone, peridotite. We got them all. Don't break that crystal up. Oh yeah, we break them all. Crystals just absolutely mean nothing to me other than something to occupy another inventory slot with. Is that it for the copper? That was not it for the copper. Zinc in various forms, tin in various forms. Again, zinc may not look like much, or tin might not look like there's enough of it, but just doesn't take much. So that's a wonderful amount of tin, what I'm trying to say. And fill that up yet again. Where it can't hold it. Going to overflow. Okay. That's all we're doing there. Okay. We need a pickaxe. Apparently we need to do some repair. Certainly on the body armor. Okay. You're fine, you're fine. Yeah, we're leaving it like that. Okay. Only have some diminishing durability. You're empty. I don't know that we can get any more milk. That milk is holding up. Well, I guess if I'm here, let's update. Let's update our food. Let's feed the livestock and put another trough out. And if there's a cow that's milkable, I doubt there is, then we'll try to milk it. Okay, well you just gave birth. How lovely. Why do I have 50? Oh, oops. We need more grain for the pigs. I guess I didn't need to make another trough, but it doesn't matter. Obviously that wasn't exactly what I had for my plan. But there was absolutely no need to have that pig there anymore. These girls were hungry. So I may have not needed another trough, but why not? It wouldn't hurt to have another trough for the cows either, probably. Probably make one for them too. Alright, well, they weren't starting. The pigs were, they know it too. Okay, let's some berries. Know if we have a wood fence anywhere, but if we don't, we'll just be tossing it away. Why did the music stop? Or we can do that. Let's see if one black coal can cook 10 meat. One anthracite cooked 20, how many was it? I don't know, but 25 I think. No problem, just one anthracite. Let's put you where I typically stow you. Lots of copper. Well, we certainly have enough for another round of 50. Actually, yeah, this is a much better place to store this. Well, I think there's a chance, not a particularly good chance, I don't know. There's a chance it's going to finish it with one black coal. I'm increasing my odds on it finishing it. Oh, one black coal, 10 red meat. Cooked up to perfection. Yeah, we're not done here. Maybe I should be making brass. It's all light. So if I changed my class to Blackguard, I would have 5 more hit points and I would do more damage. Let's see if there's a guide on the classes. Starter guide. Will this talk about the classes? Profession guide. That will talk about the classes. Profession. This is talking about everything except profession. Progression. You're so silly. Progression. Okay. Well, it's nice that they have a guide for that, in all honesty. There's not going to be any discussion here. Tutorial. Come on. First steps. Okay. Well, that wasn't really highly useful. Hold on a second, I need to refresh my tired old brain. The memory refreshed. I don't have permission. Okay. Oh, player. Okay, class. So, change to this, do more damage, more armor durability, walk speed penalty reduced by 25%. So I put the heavy armor on. It hits me for less penalty. I mine faster, and I get plus 5 health points. Can also craft the Blackguard short sword and shield, but I take on 30% more hunger. I do 15% less damage with my ranged weapons, and less loot, less crops from harvesting. The only one that I care much about, I mean, I don't care about the heavy-handed. The nearsighted, yeah, I care. 15%. Well, yeah, I care about that. Ravenous, 30%. I can bring more food with me. Plus 5 health points, I certainly care about. The plus 10% mining speed, yeah, okay. The extra damage I absolutely care about. The armor durability I care about. The reduction of movement speed I very much care about. And no, I didn't change my class just now. Oh. Well, I guess I did change my class just now. So why is my hunger rate not... Okay. Hold, please. But what I had done is I'd pressed escape. I didn't accept anything. But when we pulled this up, saw that it said Blackguard. Looked here, of course, it didn't reflect that. Oh my goodness, where? How? Seriously, I don't understand. Where are you coming from? So, I lit... Oh, brother. I lit the place up downstairs. Oh, slow down, Wolf. Crying out loud. They can't spawn anywhere here. Uh-oh. They could spawn right there. Wow. Is that seriously what happened? I don't actually believe that that's what happened, but I'll accept that could happen. And now we've eliminated that. So, no place here for them to spawn. They come crawling up out of here again. I'm gonna cry foul. I'm gonna do it. I can change again later. Oh, I forgot to take my clothes off. Okay. So, guard shoes, commoner, whatever. Okay. Don't care really about any of that. But before you change class, always remove your clothes so that you don't lose them. Apparently I got a piece of flax from one of those drifters. Okay. And, oops. Alright, so now we are reflecting the additional hunger rate. So I'm now officially a Blackguard. I don't know where this gets pronounced Blackguard. But, you watch people on YouTube, they'll call it Blackguard. I'm not an Englishman, I'm not an old historian. Alright, let's see, attack power minus 5.3. So this does 4 hit points of damage. This does 5.3, that's nice. Attack range 2 meters, this does 2.5 meters. Attack tier 5, where that's attack tier 4. The other part of having this is that another inventory slot. I'm not about the shields. I would use the shields. You put the shield on, it blocks. It obscures your view. I don't know how people even play with it, to be honest. I'm assuming that this clothing needs repair, because you start with nasty clothing. Yes, I'm wasting flax. And 8 less than I just had. Okay, but we've got all the warmth protection we can have. Okay, nutrition. That's still got a long time. I've never done this math, but for 2,500 units, I never did the math. Like I said, it's actually 500 nuggets, which makes sense. 5 times 5. Huh. I was just curious and looking over here to see if I had enough for another round, and I do not. So, smelts into zinc, pulverizes into crushed sphalerite. What would that be used for? And into this. Ordered zinc. So you can make bismuth bronze. Okay, sure. Well, that is, whoop. Where did you go? Okay, whatever. So that means when I do these 2 crucibles, that's 1,000. Never thought of it before. I know it takes 3 stacks, 3 full stacks plus 116, which was 12 less, 4 full stacks. 4 full stacks is 512. I can do that math because it's computer math. Yeah, that's not true though. I'm just bad at doing that all together. Some things I have memorized because, well, they've been a bigger part of my life than other things. And that would include computer math. So we have definitely not lost track that we're taking out that ruin. Not lost track that I'm mining out copper in that cave. Haven't lost track of the fact that we have a berry patch full of chuck-full berry bushes that need to be harvested. Lost track of the fact that the farm is empty. I haven't lost track of these things, but can't all be done at once, as you know. So it'll be interesting. Blackguard is what I always loved to play late game. I never played early game. But, you know, the whole plate armor and everything. Yeah. That's how I would go do combat. I think that I'm better at combat now than I used to be. Well, I know I'm better at combat now than I used to be. But I still am not a great combatant. I'm no heroic warrior. But I can do things in Vintage Story. I also die. I'd like to die less, so I have lots of room to improve on combat. And hope to continue to improve on combat. And I still have lots to learn. Excellent. That certainly will equate to many, many lanterns or whatever. Alright. Blackguard, huh? Well, let's, yeah, these guys are getting pretty haggard. Let's check the chest and see how we're equipped. I mean, yep, we've got some pretty haggard stuff. So shovel's low, we got a spare here. Pickaxe just got replaced. Pro pick is fine, shears are fine. Shears don't need to be carried if what we're doing is mining. I'm ready to go mine more. Let us look once again at our food. Especially since now I'm even more hungry and ravenous than I was before. Okay. Check something. Let's check on the furnace. I'm sure it still has half its fuel. Well, more than likely, it has exactly half of its fuel. What am I missing? Don't know that I'm missing anything. These guys have really taken a beating. Alright, let's go collect more copper. Combined with the copper, of course, means that you have to have plenty of wax for candles. Well, we've got lots of candles made. We've got a nice apiary. I don't mind the idea of expanding it, actually, the apiary. That would mean me going out and harvesting more forget-me-nots because, you know, that is the flower of choice for a wolf's apiary. We definitely have a nice supply of reeds and all of that. What? is the one on the left, or right, I mean. Okay. We are definitely more hungry. Good thing I have the capability of producing tons of food. Good boy, Wolf, you topped things off. Trying to make my way clear. Alright, so that was taking 3 hits before. I don't know if I actually hit them all 3 shots, or 4 times. I don't know. Anyways, that took 4. I would be interested in finding out where these guys are coming from. They're coming from right where I just traveled to get here. So where are they coming from? Oh my goodness, Wolf. Wow! Your accuracy hasn't gone. Just your aim. Brief Wolf. I really should try out the axe now. It's going to do 30% more damage. Okay, so guys keep crawling out from back here. Have I been back here? Sure. Find something there. Looked for something there. There's nothing there that says, come hither, locust. Breathe and exist. So he's coming from up there. Have I explored up there? Well, yeah. Oh, actually, I was heading the wrong place before. Wow, these guys are just... Wow. Because currently this is the way I want to go. Well, I meant not the way I want to go. Okay, that would take 4 hits, I'm pretty sure, before. Okay. Ah, here's where the locust's coming from. Never came this way before. How do I miss this guy? He's too low. I need things to poke me and kill me. Okay, so got rid of 1 cage. Got some junk. Yep, I did press 5. when I meant to press 4, but my brain said, press 5. Brain was wrong. Okay, well, we found something of where these guys are coming from. Okay. Well, yep, I'm willing to take the time and collect saltpeter. You can wonder why all you want. And I'll not give you an answer because I don't think I have one. Well, but what I think the answer is that you certainly can't pro pick for it. It's certainly not everywhere. It also can obscure things that you're very interested in, by the way. So clearing it might reveal something that you're interested in. And no, it is not the most useful thing in the game. But when you need it, you do. Alright, so we've figured that out. Copper is priority over saltpeter, of course. How dare you attack me? Okay. How am I confused? So that's where I just found the rich stuff. I don't have things marked as well as I might like them. Clearly. No. Oh, you can't place that there because there's a locust body there. Okay. Wow. I am hungry. That's okay. If we find we didn't bring enough food, we'll bring more food next time. Hey. Beers are definitely the best choice here. With the drifters, they're a larger target. And even though I get less damage from my spears now, still the correct tool. So it would seem at first glance. Okay. So we come down here. We should mark that this is where we go. because we don't have it marked. And as far as I know, we come this way. So mark that so it can be seen. And we come up here, and we do have it marked here. Let's mark it here. And we came up this way. Yep, this is all sounding, looking right to me. Well, we've got dirt saying yes, Wolf, this is right. We have dirt saying yes, Wolf, this is correct. We're hungry, but nothing is no specific nutrition is low. Okay, so we get here, we've got dirt says this way, Wolf. And this is an obvious path to follow. Have spear in hand, Wolf. We've got dirt here telling us that, yeah, okay, more marking our way back than our way to Jeepers. This is the ruin of Glory. So you come over here, you're thinking, is that right? And then you see that dirt, and we know that was there. And then we come along here, which was kind of a little, not actually sketchy, but, you know, a little less obvious. Okay, go this way. I'm just going to kind of open this up, make this look more inviting. And now, actually, we can see the dirt because we moved this block, yeah, these blocks. Okay. We have never been down here before. Oh. This must be under... Oh my. Okay. Oh, sweetness. Just move. I click yeah. I do want you to move. Okay, there we go. And I should mark my way, letting me know that, hey, Wolf, you came this way. As always, just the, hey, yep, this is the way. Okay. Okay, so we actually found now what we had found before. Maybe I'd been mining it already, probably. Examine your words, son. Quite a bit of copper still here. So does that mean that I got here through a different cave entrance? I mean, I kind of have assumed so. Oh, do we keep going? At least a little bit we do. Wow. This is great. So we've been getting all the obvious stuff. Getting some of the less obvious stuff. Come on, fall in the dang hole. I don't know why it's so hard to fall into a hole. Or it must just be me. Even though I don't believe that for a second. So clearly it must have not clearly and not must have. Oh, look at that. Oh no. Oh, different ruin. Have I already been in here? If I have recently, all this stuff will have been broken out. It's obvious that I haven't been in here recently. I think I've been in here and cleaned out. These books here, these have been placed by me. I don't know why I want parchment. I'm not a bookmaker. That is to say, I don't have interest in making books. Use for you. Not too bad I didn't get that tapestry. I need to remove this. Okay, so came this way. Let's find our way back out. Okay. Actually, yeah, that's good. So is this how I came into this cave? No idea. Know that I've been in here. Well, there's a cave entrance over there. Okay. Cave entrance. Got it. Holy crap, lots of cave. And guess what? There's lead. His spears are still totally effective. As effective? Who knows? But they're still totally effective. That one, and nothing interesting there. Mark your way, Wolf, mark your way. Oh, there you are. Me. Mark your way, Wolf. Mark your way. Huge cave systems here. My goodness. There's really not much way to get lost right there. And we picked this. Decent copper. My goodness, there's medium copper here. We haven't even gone back to the copper that we were already mining. Okay, so less that way. Medium copper, okay. Medium copper. I think we found some copper. Some medium copper, huh? Okay, well, we got all of that. Trace amounts. Trace amounts. Ha 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 ha. I had suspicions. Select the right wolf. Large. Go up, wolf. No, let's do this first. There's no rules on how to... Oh my gosh. I apologize. On long, not unusual for me. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. I appreciate it. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. And if you like what I'm doing, please consider subscribing to my channel, and thank you to all those who already have. If you like the video, click on the like button, and I would love to hear from you, so please post anything you'd like to in the comments on my videos. As always, come watch the next episode with me, won't you? Thank you so much, and goodbye.